Hello Year 8, hope you had a nice weekend. Today we have our first tri-weekly of this term. Obviously it's on Macbeth. So today you're going to need a pen, your exercise book, a highlighter and a copy of the attached extract. If you're not able to print out the extract, don't worry, I've put it on a slide here. So go and get those things if you don't have them. Write the title into your book, Spring Tri-Weekly 1, and then go on to the next slide. But before we get into that, let's just have a bit of a more of a general question about the play, where we are in the play so far. So you'll do now is, at this point in the play, do you think King Duncan is too trusting? Give an explanation for your response. Just 5 minutes on that, no more than that. Personally, I think he is too trusting at this stage. So I've written, I think King Duncan is too trusting at this stage because he's been betrayed by the Thane of Cawdor, but still immediately completely trusts Macbeth. I mean, he may have sound reasons for that, like his behaviour in battle and so on, but you'd think he would have hesitated for a second before he made him the Thane of Cawdor. Tri-weekly's coming up on the next slide, and of course I've attached it as well. Here's the requirements. One side of A4. You can do a little bit more if you want, but no less. Now the question is how is Macbeth presented in this extract, what you're going to see in a minute, and elsewhere in the play. So first of all, you've got to read the extract and decide how he is presented. So decide that and then say that as your opening paragraph. Macbeth is presented as a whatever you decide, and then you're going to have 6 quotations that support your opening paragraph. So you want 6 quotations, so that's going to be 6 paragraphs, and these are to be analysed through language and structure. So you're going to say how the language and the structure has presented Macbeth in the way that you've decided. You need to include a small bit of context with every point that you make, and by context I don't necessarily mean at that time in history this would have been the case. You could say, you know, to hark back to what I said about the Thane of Cawdor and the King Duncan being very trusting. A bit of context there would be it's unusual for a king to be as trusting to a soldier like Macbeth, because you know, he's very bloodthirsty and possibly quite ambitious. So it's what's called situational context. Give it a go, Year 8. It's early days yet, so don't overthink it. And if you do have any questions, just get in touch. And then, of course, the question does say "and elsewhere in the play," and that's quite often a thing that people miss out. So remember to write a paragraph on how Macbeth is presented elsewhere in the play, and he doesn't have to be presented in the same way as he is in this extract. And there it is, quite a short little extract. Don't think most of you are going to have too much trouble with that. So out of 20, although because of current circumstances I won't actually be giving you a mark. What I will be giving you is individualised feedback on your responses. So when you've just had a little look at that, do go on to the next slide. Okay, we're moving on to a model of blended learning now. So rather than me sending you all this work to do, which I have to say, you are my top class. I get about a 98% submission rate from you guys, and it's all very good, and I've rewarded that. So what I don't see you after today, or rather speak to you after today till Friday, when we will be having a live feedback lesson. Bear with me while we're doing it, because it's the only second one we've ever done, so I won't be necessarily particularly wizzy with the technology, and I don't think we're actually going to be able to see each other either. In fact, I'm certain of it. But I will be letting you all into this Zoom meeting, and then you can ask me questions while I'm giving the feedback lesson via the chat feature. So I look forward to that. It'll be nice to interact with you, if not see you on Friday. So good luck with the tri-weekly. I'm sure you'll all smash it, and I'll speak to you on Friday. We're not meeting on Thursday because we've got a consultation day with Year 11 and you're going to be doing something else. So I will speak to you on Friday. Have a good week until then, Year 8.